Hey, welcome back to Daybreak Aviation. Today, after about a 5-month hiatus, we are back on the Baron. So today is a very important day. As you can tell underneath here, we have our jack set up, and we're going to be doing gear swings. We're going to be doing brake bleed check to make sure our brakes work. We're also changing out the old dry rotted tires and going to put new tires on it, or new to us. So thanks for joining back. Let's get at it. Right here is a wing attachment bolt right here. So, jack tied there.
Alright, let's go to the other side.
Alright, we have new batteries, Concord, going into the Baron. They're only like $345 a piece. You know, not bad at all. Where you make a turn.
Turn around the other way.
If you don't drop it.
Other way.
Good.
Okay, so the Baron takes 2 batteries. This is a 24-volt system, so we have 2 12-volt batteries. 2 batteries, twice the cost. Sutton money.
What?
Yeah. All right, so we are about to raise the gear. We have to find the landing gear motor.
That's it. That would probably be it.
All right.
Considering which landing gear. Alright, now put it in the up position.
All right, so we have our landing gear motor pulled. All right, and landing gear is up here.
Is it up?
Yeah, it's in the up, and so
Did you put it in the up position already?
I did just now.
Okay, now bump that. Keep going. Keep going. Alright, stop. Find your horn and disconnect the horn. Or push your throttle forward.
Yeah.
There.
Throttle's quartering it, cuts it off. It just lets you know that, hey, you're in idle and you just pulled your gear up.
Okay, going up. Cody, stay clear.
I'm clear.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. All the way. Alright, so front down, select down. Select up.
He broke one of the panels.
Alright, go up.
Slow or normal?
Just pull up. That's Bondo.
Oh,
hanging down so far. Why did they do that? Oh, it's got a big old dent in it, that's why.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why they did that. Do it down. Emergency down. So what you want to do is pull the breaker, put the handle in the down position, rotate the handle till it locks down.
Alright, so pull the breaker, gears in the down position. Alright, now use the handle to screw it down.
Yeah.
Keep going. I feel like it's slow-mo. You're almost there.
Rotate it till you get 3 grains and stow the handle.
I'm at 3 grain.
What?
I'm at 3 grain.
Alright, stow the handle.
Handle stowed.
Alright, now insert the breaker.
Breaker installed.
Alright, no run of the motor, so we're good there. So now select gear up.
Gear coming up.
Gear down. Alright.
Alright, so we're hooking up our nitrogen bottle there where Tim is. There it is. There. And running it up to our Schrader valve here. Right there. To service the strut, and then we'll actually let it down and
Alright, disconnect the Schrader.
let it down and alright, let's see. Not too close.
How do you know when to finish?
So the idea is you want to see when the grease comes out, but you want to try to push some of the old grease out. And so what we'll actually do is we'll go back with a rag and just wipe all that off.
Hey, you have some LPS too?
Yep, it's up there in the toolbox. And then right here.
How many grease ports are on this? I wonder.
Is at this point, though, if we can get these. So you got your compressor up there, right, and a blower?
Yeah.
So we'll try to blow these pucks out and look at the O-rings on them and try to clean it up.
All right. So we've had a brake leak on here. Like there's no brake pedal. I mean, it just goes to the floor. So we kind of thought we might have an issue inside, but as we was taking the tire off here, we noticed that we got a lot of residual hydraulic fluid on our brake calipers and stuff like that. And so we think, or we're pretty sure that this right here is going to be where we have a leak from. So now we've got to troubleshoot it and figure out if we can fix it. And if we can't fix it, then we'll either have to order a new one or order a new seal kit and rebuild it. So, you know, airplanes.
What's that red stuff?
That is hydraulic fluid, and it's usually not that thick. That's really old hydraulic fluid. Look at it.
Ooh.
Yeah, it should be like watery, like, you know, the consistency of a motor oil or hydraulic fluid. All right. Good.
We did.
We're on the right main landing gear, and I'm going ahead and I got it all halfway cleaned up and blown out with the compressor. And now I've got a grease zerk that is not wanting to take grease, and so I've got to clean out the grease zerk to make sure that it doesn't have a clog in it, and then also that this little ball right here actually goes in.
They can't really fit.
And it does go in. So on this, I'm putting a little extra grease in them just so that I can get the old grease out and new grease. As you can tell right here, we have old grease here at the end, that old brown, and then it turns to the more cream color. That's new grease. So
hey, show the old grease on your finger. They can't really see that.
yeah.
Now they can see it.
So we're going through and
Stand it up.
it should come out right here on these pins. There you go.
Yep.
See that grease coming out there?
Yep.
And again, I'm doing a good bit of it. And then I'll go back and wipe it off and make it look cleaner. And then like all of our joints here, we're going to spray those with LPS, and then that way it kind of keeps them all lubricated and stuff.
Don't break anything.
There she goes.
Huh? Alright, so now we're turning this to depress the valve stem. So, there you go. That this into the bottle. We can put roughly 200 psi in here.
Do what?
I think 3.
So just bump it up to about 250, and then we'll let it out as we need it.
So there's about
We might just let it ride high.
260 right there.
Alright.
Now I gotta go cut this off here. Alright. Now I gotta go back over here and cut the regulator off. That is pressurized.
Why?
Alright, so Cody just asked a good question. He said, why is this pressurized? And the reason this is pressurized is this has nitrogen in it. And so in the event of a engine failure, when you feather the prop, it'll use the nitrogen to actually feather the prop. Where if they're turned flat now, they'll actually turn more into the wind so that it's less drag on it. So
We also got to check the accumulators in the rear as well.
Yep.
So basically that stuff in here?
That is correct. Nitrogen in there. Correct.
Shot
So
by
look,
that stuff?
one thing we found when we were doing our gear retract is in the past, they put Bondo on this.
I
I mean, look. There's Bondo, and it's probably about 1/8 of an inch thick right here, just because there's a little bend in the door.
Yeah.
And so now we're gonna have to go through here all the way back to probably right in here and sand all that out and smooth out this door.
Bummer.
Bad bummer. We're doing brakes right now.
Okay.
So we're gonna pump the brakes and try to bleed out all the air out of the brake system.
Hold them tight. Keep pumping. Are you getting any pedal?
Nah.
Huh?
Nope.
Well, keep pumping.
That's what I'm doing. I'm pumping away. Not feeling any brakes.
You gotta keep pumping. That's all I can tell you. You gotta pump them fast.
Pump it up. Ow!
Alright, pump them up again.
Hey, they're getting harder. Finally.
Pump and hold.
Pop and hold.
Pump them. Hold. Pump them.
So left brake pedal is good and tight. Right brake pedal just goes to the floor.
Keep going.
I am. So on this airplane, the co-pilot does not have brakes. They're rudder only. The pilot has the brakes. And so we are bleeding the air from the system because of that brake caliper that was leaking, and we hope that we have it fixed.
Alright, you ready?
Oh yeah, my legs are born ready. Hey, the left brake feels really good. Holding.
Hold.
Wait, is that moving the elevator thingy?
The rudder. And yeah, so your brake pedals, you push your toes in, and that's what holding does the brakes. So you actually have a left brake and a right brake. And so I'm pumping the right brake now because that's the side that Tim is working on. Still very soft. Holding. And then you also have your rudders, which you push with your main feet like this. And that's when you're using when you fly. Brakes on the ground and rudder. Holding.
I see the cable.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna get a video of it. It's that one and that one.
Holding. It's still soft. The left feels really good. It feels like let's go flying or taxiing.
What was that thing that was that you were doing earlier? The thing, is that that red handle? The
Yes.
emergency?
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's the right side that's still soft. Yeah, so this is your emergency handle, and you flip it back here and then crank it this way and it'll lower the gear. First time in 14 years it's fired on its own power. we get fuel from that left wing to this side. Stop when it gets to 25. Stop when it gets to 25 gallons.
Can't really see it.
That's 21. We got something going on with that engine.
What was it doing?
It died on its own. It won't make any power, and the manifold pressure's way up on it. So we either got an intake leak or something going on over there.
Darn, it was so shaky. I could see like everything.
Oh, I bet. Because it could have fouled plugs or something.
Yeah, it wasn't running good. That right engine wasn't running good at all. I couldn't get any power out of it.
Yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed that video of us doing the gear swing and replacing some tires and the brakes and stuff. We did a little bit of an engine run, and then the rod engine, which has been strong, it's been running really well, all of a sudden now is just, it's died and it won't crank back up. It kind of hits and then doesn't do anything. So, you know, now we're going to have to troubleshoot that. We thought it was a fuel issue, so we added more fuel to the flame, and well, that didn't work. So now to be on to troubleshooting engine stuff. So anyways, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, man. We really need more subscribers. I think we're like just under 2,100 right now, and we'll be up 8 or 9 videos out. So appreciate y'all for the actual support. We need more of y'all to hit the subscribe button for me, and that way you can see more great videos of this airplane, and hopefully the 182 also. Thank y'all and have a good day.